Bam, Daddy's
Don't
on the
step
floor.
on Daddy all the way up to going out the door.
Exactly.
But Daddy even had a still in the garage in our backyard at one time. I think Daddy really liked making moonshine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in his blood. Or he came from Georgia, and apparently it wasn't that uncommon for people to make liquor in Georgia. So apparently he knew how to do it. And now he would be in the woods. Maybe he had a black man that worked with him forever. His name was James, I think. He may have been in the woods with him, helping him with the moonshine. But I get the feeling that Daddy did it most. And Rut, his brother, who ended up getting killed in a car accident, just his own, he would buy, see, he ran the liquor. You had to get it from the woods to the house without getting caught. So he always had fast cars. Like, he liked fast cars and fast women. That was the saying for Rut. He was really good looking. He was blonde and totally different from Daddy, who was very dark-headed with very blue eyes. They were both extremely good-looking men. Like, Donna has pictures of them when they were younger.
Did you say his name was Rhett?
What?
Rut. Rut? Okay.
Right.
How do you spell that?
Huh?
It's his name is Rutland, and it's spelled R-U-D,
Rutland.
but they called him Rut, and I think it turned into R-U-T the way they said
I
it,
see.
but I'm not positive.
But the reason he was killed, he was going fast and the brakes locked on the car. And so my whole life, practically, because I was about that tall when he was killed, there was a picture of the wrecked car sitting in, well, it was sort of the living room, but right off the living room. And I always looked to see the dead body under all this wreck, but I never could find it.
Oh.
But that sat in that room forever. But they didn't,
You get out?
I mean, they took it as a way of life. Like there wasn't a long time mourning or a sadness about it. That's just the way Rut was.
What was when like the house would be raided? What would that be like?
What's she saying?
Oh, sorry.
when the house was raided,
What would
What was-
happen? Yeah.
did y'all know the policemen and stuff?
You mean
The men
Steinhauser?
were probably never there.
Is
No.
that the name of the
From the
policeman?
police department.
Yeah, that's
She said that
another
they were-
thing I
got
started
raided,
to
they probably had
say,
a tip in the police
that this
department.
is it wasn't a small town, but it
Right.
really was
Yeah,
a small
this is a
town
tiny town.
because people knew each other. Now, Steinhauser, his best friend growing up was the son of the policeman that was named Steinhauser. And Mom always called him Old Man Steinhauser. But I dated his son. And we double dated with him before I ever looked at him seriously. But anyway, Steinhauser was always trying to catch him in the woods. Now the one that raided like Bammy, when they come to Bammy's house, I don't know who those people were.
Tell them about the one time you told a lie.
Okay.
This has to do with Steinhauser.
This could be your third song.
Usually Joe says, and this is your second one, but it isn't. I've told one lie in my life, and I will never tell another one. And I will break up if it's my best friend. If they lie, that's it. I can't stand liars because the truth is never as bad as a lie.
Yeah.
I can take the truth. It's just I'm so disappointed in someone who lies to me. But this time, see,
I better stop. Well, my head.
We lived on a street called Neldo,
haven't gotten
1711
far
Neldo.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Boy,
it was
quit.
down here near, say, about 3 blocks from San Marco. And San Marco was everything to
The
Southside.
shopping area.
Oh, like there was a drugstore and shops and stuff, but Landon High School was like over here. And I didn't go to Landon High School until 11th grade. I went to Catholic
How many
School.
scoops do I do for
across
One
town.
for each 2 cups.
And
In other words, about
anyway,
8 cups or 4 scoops.
what was I aiming for? Oh, Landon, the lie.
A lie.
So at this end of the street, we lived on Eldo. Way down here was the Catholic school. So I walked home, or everybody walked home that lived on Eldo. But Mama's cousin, Faye, who was more like a sister, lived on Eldo up here. So sometimes I would stop into her house to visit her before I went home. But down here, close to the high school, Joe probably knows what it was. It was some sort of a building, like a school or something, on the left side of the street going home. There was a fire alarm in front of this building that was really close. See, when I went to school, it was a Catholic school, but the main church was right there. And so the church was at one end of Neldo, and we lived at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't get lost, right? But this fire alarm was on the side of the street we didn't usually walk on. But one of the people I was walking with dared me to pull the fire alarm.
Mm.
So I took the dare, pulled the fire alarm. Then you had to break the glass and all that.
Mm.
And then I started running. I was a good runner too. And so I was almost home when the fire truck came and asked me if I'd known who pulled the fire alarm. And I said, no, I don't know.
Oh. That's it.
That was it.
Actually, I was thinking of another
destruction.
story.